things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
From around 180 yards out. Should find the green.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
That dog will hunt.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Ooh. A par putt awaits. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Leading by a shot after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Lovely effort, that. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And tee shot looks pretty good. Sitting at 2 under, currently in the lead.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Currently in first position. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well played.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, this should find the short grass. From about 200 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Oh, well played. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 19 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Nicely done. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. A 7-footer right here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in 2nd. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 5-iron here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Nice line. And there it is. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Currently 6 under for the round. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Well played, mate. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for birdie.
Looking good so far.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483 Rich from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
That's a good-looking shot there. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Well hold. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Well struck. Playing from around 230 yards. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's frustrating. Good look at a birdie here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That one should find the surface. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is of 9 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This one's for birdie. That's disappointing.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Like the look of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind?